Okay, in this video, we're going to be going over how we can decorate our tables to make them have a little bit more life and vitality into them for our Rangers of Shadow Deep campaign. And you saw a little quick sneak preview of this table earlier. And it's just like, it's a table. And let me wind this on a little bit. So we have a bowl on here and a cup, 2 cups, and some other little things and a little scroll. And then on this other, a little heavy. On this other table, I haven't really finished it, but there's like a little crystal ball on there. And I'll decorate it with some more stuff a little later. But it was like, I'm kind of doing it in stages. So I want to show how to make some of this stuff, and not necessarily how to make it, but what I use to make it. So this little wooden bowl here, I use this wood pile fun, and this is an axle cap for a 1/4 inch dowel right here. And they're just, I guess they're axle caps for little wooden cars or whatever. I think it's for those like Boy Scout downhill racers is what these are for. But they look like little bowls. And I decided, now you can paint these, you can stain them, but I have enough stained stuff and I don't want everything to be totally brown. So if any color, I would paint this white. But I've just left it a natural wood color. It's the medieval times. People are poor. They ain't got time for no fancy bowl. Now the next piece I got is a little Viking mug right here, and it doesn't have a handle on it, but I mean, who cares? So that is just this basic drum pony beads right here, and you get like a total shitload of them. And if and you guys probably know, when you go to the hobby store, you wait until this stuff goes on 50% off, and you can get this stuff dirt cheap. So the next item on the table is this little magical scroll, and that's this bead right here. It's not necessarily a scroll, but it's a proxy for a scroll. It doesn't look white or anything, but you can probably paint it white if you really want to. But I mean, I think it looks a lot fancier the way it is, and it gives some color and some pop. And I would tell you what it is, but you just got to go to the hobby store. This is what it says. It just says bead mix, 1 pound. So, I mean, there's the number if you want to order it, And these are really fantastic beads right here. They've got lots of color, lots of pop, lots of variation, So, now I didn't want everything to be super colorful, so I wanted some earthy, like pottery. And so I got some of these beads right here, and these look kind of like natural pottery looking. And I got a couple other beads. Now, to make these little pots with the little tops on them, now, don't get me wrong, I shamelessly stole these ideas from other YouTubers, so you've probably seen these before, but you get these little seed beads here, and your choices are kind of limited. You have gold or silver, and you have this style that's kind of like got like a spline look to it, and then they have more of a faceted one that makes it look a little richer. But I went with like something generic because I'm gonna crank out like however many beads is in this motherfucker is how many I'm gonna make, so I just picked one and went with it. So basically you just take your little bead and you glue your little top onto it, and then you glue it on your table. And it's not going to sit, but I use a pair of tweezers to put the little tops on here, especially me, because I got like really shaky hands. So I use a pair of tweezers, and you can just, you just set these up, and luckily, there's a hole in the bottom, so a lot of times they'll just fall right into that hole and hold itself and make your top. So, and then, yeah, and then there's some of these, and that's it. I make all my videos. I don't edit anything. It's like one shot and done. That's why you see all the mistakes, because it's like, fuck it. And then this is just like, this one's too big for a top, so this can be just a regular artistic vase up there. And, you know, I'm just going to glue some of this stuff on. I may make some books or something, but I haven't gotten that far. But I mean, that's basically it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.